Welcome back to another video. Out here with the koi again, my patio ponding, so call it that this year. And anyway, the been hot here, over 90 degrees, about 8-9 days now. We had 2 days of relief over this past weekend, but so 90 degrees, 95 a couple days, so this is like 30, 32 Celsius, those of you that aren't in the United States. But anyway, the fish have been having some ammonia issues, so it was up there pretty high there. It was about 6 on my API test kit. Now it's come down a little bit to about 4. I'll show you all my water values here in a minute, but yeah, I'm just feeding them a lot, and it just ammonia just went up. But something, as a pond keeper, got to manage those values. I'm still feeding them through because it's can't miss out on this warm temperatures for them, and they're acting normal. I'll show you here in a minute. They're just acting how they were all spring. So one thing that did happen just in the last week with this hot temperatures, unfortunately Tancho goes shiki. As soon as the hot temperatures started hitting, he lost his red Tancho spot. So don't doubt it, pretty much when the red spot goes away, it ain't gonna come back. It's unfortunate, but anytime you buy any koi, take a chance on the future. And like I said, it's been hot, and the water temperature, it only got up, like the warmest it's gotten to is like 82, but that's pretty hot for the water. More ideal is like 75 to 78. Let me spin you around here and give you a quick look at the koi. Oh yeah, here they are, guys. They're doing great, looking for food all the time, even with the ammonia high. Here's a Tancho. I see his spots completely faded away. Probably just end up give him till early fall to see what happens, but I'll probably end up moving him on, or just find someone that's not so into the particulars and hand him off to someone. Show's looking red and wonderful, black. It's a good quality fish, that's why it's just Shintara, however you want to say it. Baka's doing great. They're all doing good. And what I ended up doing with the ammonia, about 5 days ago, I got some more bio balls, 100 more bio balls. So I had to increase the size of my filter there, and added a few more slightly thinner mechanical pads, which I didn't really have plenty mechanical, but just to make sure that debris stays off the bio balls, because you don't want all the debris on the bio balls. That seems to help a little bit. Like I said, the ammonia went down a little bit from 6 to 4. And the crazy thing is the nitrites have only been like 0.25, which is low. Sometimes they're lower than that. Nitrates is very low, and pretty much nothing. I'll show you all those here on the water test. Then I realize this ain't big enough for the size of some of these fish, but it is temporary, just for this year. Yeah. My goal is next spring to have a home-built pond again. So, nice thing is, as far as the heat, we get a lot of shade. Got this fence here. There's condos there, and then got this big old tree right here in front of the pond. So we only get a few hours of sunlight, and it's usually in the evening. It does suck for the mechanical in the spring, and it will be a lot of leaves coming down, of course, in the fall. So you get good with bad with tree right over your pond. But anyway, that's I just net the stuff out if filter don't get it. But yeah, I mean, was up to 6 feedings a day, and for when the ammonia's really started, I cut back to like 5, and then I kind of went down to, this weekend it was cooler, I went down to like 4, but now like up to like 5 a day, just because I know the ammonia is high, but can't miss out on these 3 months in the summer. That's when they're growing. And the fish ain't been flashing, ain't been jumping. Well, that's another thing as far as, if you notice, I don't have my big Sankey no more. We had a bad storm one night, we lost power. This is before the heat hit a couple weeks ago, and he jumped out over here on this side, so I put 2 more clamps just to keep this net on. We had a lot of rain, like 2 inches of rain in a few hours, and wind blew over a bunch of trees. We lost power, like I said, and he jumped out and was found dead the next morning. So that was, unfortunately, he was my second biggest fish, only behind Pittsburgh there, the Kin aka Matsuba. This guy here is literally, he's only 2 years old. He's huge. Kohaku, he's 3. Showa, he's 2. I got my Deutsch Genrin Ochiba. Or not Ochiba, sorry. Chagoi. Ochiba is one of the fish I really like to get as well. But he's grown a lot. Short time I had him. Hell, he's only, I believe he's still 1. So, but let me show you these water values, see what you think. Alright guys, here's my water quality in the pond. My ammonia first. It's like really sitting at about 3 to 4. Yeah, think about what I was thinking. I took it yesterday, it was about 4. And like I said, it was somewhere in between 4s and 8 about 6 days ago. So I have been adding some beneficial bacteria. Only issue with that is, which actually not a huge issue because mainly get a lot of shade, but you have to turn the UV off when you're adding beneficial bacteria. So I really dosed it. And I got those 100 bio balls. They came in a bag, by the way, so put that right in the bottom of the filter with the other ones. I should hopefully seed that media real quick, and I think it's already helping because this it's definitely a lot lighter than it was. It's thinking I'm over 4. Yeah, I look at it right in direct light. It's you can still see the 4 barcode, but you can't see the 2. So I'm picking like 3.5, 4. But the good thing is this is ever so slowly going down. Anyway, here's the nitrate. Nitrate, you can see, look at that, it's basically 0. It went on up yellow. So nitrate's right there. Pretty probably because I'm doing a weekly water change. I do have a few floating water lettuce too in here. We got the nitrite, which always gotta watch that, and it's 0.25, right on where it's kind of held steady. Yep, the new bio balls should help with that too a little bit, I think. But really gotta, once you keep breaking down the ammonia, it'll go into nitrite. So I gotta keep an eye on that. The good thing is the ammonia's come down like 2.5 in the last 6 days, but the nitrite stayed steady. So I guess it tells me that the ammonia, the fish are producing more ammonia than what they can handle right now. So, but I think I'll give these guys another feed. I've got a 2-ounce container where I know how much I'm feeding them per day. They'll just keep eating it off. I don't want to overfeed them. Yeah, I'm giving about they're absolutely crazy with how warm it's been. The food's just gotta really be careful. Still taking advantage of the season because, like I said, even though we got a little bit of ammonia issue going on. They're acting normal as can be, so they really are. If they don't, you know, cut back the feeds. But even that littlest one there is eat a ton. They're like they're pigs. We all know if you have koi. You could feed them 15 times a day and they act like they ain't fed them at all. The water quality's been great, you know, no problem there. Absolutely no problem there. Well, the clarity of the water, I should say. Yeah, I just think with this being only 350 gallons, the fish are just, you know, I figured it's just too much on the load to keep up. You know, increase the size of the filter. This filter here holds about 17 gallons of water, so the littler one ahead only had about 10 gallons, so greatly increasing the size of the filter should help. Always cleaning out twice a week, do water change once a week. Just keep doing the right things, and you know, I will eventually get another Sankey, no doubt. That's probably my, I guess maybe my second favorite fish. I hate to pick favorites. One fish isn't as equal to from one fish to another, but right now Michelle is the favorite fish. I do wish he was bulkier, but I think he's a male. That's what I've said a couple of times. But absolutely gem. So. His black has actually came down because it's so hot and thing. And also the pH is being 6.5, which I like. I like the pH 6.5 to 7.5. It's actually pretty much where they're kept at in Japan. So, well, you don't freak them out. As long as you don't go too low. You don't want to go below 6, obviously. Also, at a lower pH, for anybody that doesn't know, the ammonia is way less toxic to fish. The lower your pH, it's a huge difference between 6.5 and like 7.5 of the toxicity of the ammonia to the fish. So that's another reason why low ammonia isn't a good thing. Well, low pH is a good thing, but low pH is how's it go? I think it's low pH is better for Benny, which is a red, and higher pH, which is the black, is better for the black. So anyways, that's what I was saying. The show looks great, but his black isn't as thick as it was in the early spring there. So. But anyway, enough of blabbling on. Just want to give you an update on the pond. Been a hot summer so far. We'll see how it goes. I'll see you back in the next video. Peace out.